Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome to the end of another week. It's Friday yet again, and it is time for my weekly beauty favorites. I have things here, both old and new, to share in terms of what I was loving this past week. And yeah, I'm really excited. It's November. This is by far my favorite month out of the year. I think I love December as well because I'm like a total Christmas fanatic. But November is my birth month. In fact, my birthday is on Sunday. I'm not saying that to like have everyone wish me a happy birthday, but I make my family do that. You guys don't have to do that. But I turned 44 this weekend, and I'm really, I don't know, I'm kind of excited about that. I feel like so far, well, last few years have been a little rough, quite honestly. But I feel like my 40s have been probably so far one of my favorite decades, at least in terms of like my confidence in myself and just the fact that I feel like I'm just very unapologetic about who I am at this point in life. I just remember being a teenager and in my 20s and always just doing everything to like please other people and to make sure that people liked me and, you know, that I was making other people happy. And I never really thought all that much about my own personal happiness and just being who I am. And ever since like my late 30s going into my 40s, I've just been like, I don't care. I don't care about, I don't want to say I don't care about anybody else, but like I really just have come to learn that like the very first person that I probably need to like worry about in terms of like, you know, like who's doing okay, like are you healthy mentally, are you healthy physically, like it's me. Like I have to be healthy in a lot of different ways before I can even begin to take care of the people around me. And especially this year, I am taking care of a lot of people. Had a lot of stuff on my plate, but despite all that, just like my confidence in myself and my ability to just know what I need to do for me in order to like be in a good place is like, I'm so thankful for that. And for those of you that are like in your late 30s and you're kind of dreading the 40s, don't. Like, I feel probably the best that I've ever felt just overall in a lot of ways now than at any other point in my life. So, and if you're in your 20s and you're doing things just to make other people happy all the time, you don't have to do that. You can just knock that off and you'll be fine. Will you lose some people in your life potentially? Like the selfish people? Yeah, but is that a bad thing? No. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk about how great it is for me to be in my 40s. But yeah, 44, which is halfway, almost halfway to 50. That's kind of crazy. But all that being said, I really don't think that I would at this point opt to go back to a different stage in my life because I like who I am and I'm trying to enjoy my life as much as possible and, you know, surround myself with people that bring me happiness and joy, and those that don't, get out. And I let go of a big, huge, important person in my life this year, and I have no regrets. So if you have someone like that in your life that is toxic, that's dragging you down, that brings you nothing but heartache, or you can't trust that person, kick them to the curb. You don't need that. Anyway, all right, let's talk about frivolous fun things because yeah, that's why we're here, right? Okay, as always, I will link everything in the description box below this video, and let's dive right in. I'm gonna start with my perfume picks of the week, and I have two this week. I was kind of, like, I was tempted to pair these together, but they don't really pair together well. Oftentimes I tell you guys, like, in order to like maybe change up your fragrance or to try something new, if you can't afford to purchase a new fragrance, just look at what you have in your perfume collection and think about different scents that you can pair together, like layer one on top of the other and come up with something new or different, or also sometimes weird or disgusting. So it kind of takes some playing around, but these two did not pair well together, but I loved them independently of each other, and I was kind of trading off between them. Okay, first off, this is Vanilla Woods. I think I may have actually had this in my favorites last week or the week before. Look at how I'm so close to being done. And this week when I was applying this, I was noticing, oh no, I'm so close to being finished with this, and I don't want to not have this in my life. I love this fragrance, and there have been so many times in the last couple of years that I've had this, that I've gone into my master closet and looked at my perfume collection and have just automatically reached for this because it's so warm and seductive. Like, this is a beautiful vanilla fragrance, you guys. And as we all know, the Sephora sale is happening. It always happens right around my birthday, which is perfect because I'm like, presents for me. Sephora has this really great set right now, and I actually ordered it. I didn't have it in my cart at first, but then when I noticed it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need that. I will have a Sephora haul for you guys next week, by the way. They have a set where you could get the full size as well as a roller ball for, I think it was $95. And just the full size on its own, I wanna say is $85. So it's like you're getting the travel roller ball size for a really good deal. Like 10 bucks. So plus I'm Rouge, so I got 20% off. So I'm so excited to have another bottle coming my way because this will be in my empties before the end of the year. I just love it. Beautiful. If you've never tried it and you love vanilla fragrances, it's one of my holy grails. Get it. And this one here is kind of a unique one. This is not a super popular fragrance. This is Ombre Marquis from Bastide. This is a French brand. You guys, the amber in this, it smells like the warmest, slightly sweetest amber that I've ever smelled in a perfume. It's so perfect. I can't get enough of it. I am currently wearing the Vanilla Woods, so I'm not gonna spray it because like I said, they don't actually layer all that well together, at least on my body chemistry. But this is so gorgeous. And this is only an eau de toilette, you guys. This eau de toilette lasts hours on me. I don't know how, because eau de toilette is obviously even lower than an eau de parfum. So in terms of like the concentration of the actual like fragrance oils, but this one just lasts on me and I freaking love it. When I finish this is gonna be another one of those fragrances where I will immediately reorder it. It's expensive. I think these are like, you can get smaller sizes, but I think these are like $135. It's crazy expensive, but no, I just will absolutely, I will shell that out 100 times over to always have this fragrance in my collection. Fragrance for me is so important in my life. It brings me joy. It brings back memories. It is involved in the creation of new memories. I just think that scent is one of the most important things to me. And I know that's very frivolous, but I don't know, I've just always enjoyed it and it makes me feel like a fancy lady. And you know what? If it brings me joy, I'm gonna do it. Let's talk hair. I don't really talk much about hairspray ever really here on my channel. By the way, I'm trying some different lighting things because I did a video earlier this week where I didn't use the ring light. And it really was 50-50. Half of you were like, ring light please, and the other half were like, just use the natural lighting. And then someone had suggested turning on the lights behind me to kind of balance the darkness in the background when I use the ring light. So I'm just gonna play around with it. And if you hate it, that's okay. You're allowed to hate things. You don't necessarily have to tell me about it. You can just hate it. And keep it in your head, right? This is something that I think is missing in today's society. You can think a lot of things about a lot of people. You do not need to express it every single time, like for everyone else to see. Like I have people in my life where I'm like, oh, what are you doing? But you know what? They're happy doing it. So do it. It's not my business. Anyway, sorry, tirades. Yeah. Also, I've become a lot more opinionated I just expressed that. So this is the Paul Mitchell Extra Body Finishing Spray. This has a flexible hold, and it really, I feel like this one is a really nice one because it doesn't make my hair crunchy per se, but it definitely like holds things in place, and it has a really nice like solid spray to it. I just think this is delightful, and smells good. And it's Paul Mitchell. Like, I love Paul Mitchell products. I wanted Paul Mitchell everything when I was in middle school, but my mom was like, no, we're broke. So you can have Suave. Suave was just fine. So was Vidal Sassoon, so was Tresemme. All of it was fine. But yeah, anyway, now that I'm a grown up, I can buy the Paul Mitchell, and I do. And I really like their stuff. Their volume line, I think, is really, really nice. So if you're looking for a good solid hairspray for like the holiday time, like if you're gonna have more of a do over the next couple months for holiday parties or whatever, check this out. I think this is really good. Also, I don't talk styling, like heat styling products much on my channel because I really don't use them terribly often, but I've been using this a little bit more. Craig and I have been going out on some date nights, and so I will do my hair for date nights. I don't for like every day, like, because I'm not that person, but this is from Bedhead. This is their Mess Behave. This is one of those, this has a nice lock on it, by the way. I do love the features on here. So this is a waver, and this is like a deep waver, right? Like you just have this nice big crimp. It's not a crimp, it's a wave, but you know, like a crimper. And it just works really, really fast on my hair, and it takes nice big chunks, and then I just like work my way down. I think I only have to do about like 1, 2, 3, yeah, I do 4, like 4 different clamps all the way down, but I can do really wide like sections, and it just, like this is nice and big, so I can distribute the hair nice and evenly, and it goes really fast. This is fabulous, you guys. This gives me a really nice wave to my hair, and it's not over the top, and it makes me look like I have massive hair. Sometimes I will brush through it, and then it looks slightly like maybe borderline frizzy, but because I don't naturally have frizzy hair, I think big voluptuous hair is exciting. I would love to have all of the hair in the world and just have a giant mane, but I was born with fine, thin baby hair, and it has been that way through my entire life. I didn't even get lucky when I went gray and my hair didn't change texture at all. I say lucky because I think coarse gray hairs would have given my hair a little bit more texture, but it just, no, it still is freaking baby hair. So, and I know the grass is always greener on the other side. You don't need to tell me, I'm aware. People with a lot of hair are like, ugh, I hate it, I have to have it thinned out. My friend Lisa Roberry, she has massive amounts of hair. Every time we talk and she's on her way to the hairdresser, she's like, oh my God, I cannot wait for them to like take all of this out. Yeah, because she was blessed with all of the hair that I did not get. Anyway, if you're looking for a nice waver, check this out. I bought this at Ulta. Reasonably affordable, so worth checking out. Okay, I did a skincare haul earlier this week, and I partnered with Stylevana for that video. You guys, Stylevana has amazing prices on Korean skincare products. Now, they sent me those products, and all I asked was like, just please make sure that they are cruelty-free brands. And so they, you know, sent me some stuff, and then they also gave me a really great discount code. But just go look at their prices anyway, because even without the discount code, their prices are so good on a lot of these Korean skincare products. And one of the things that they sent me that I've been wanting to try for a long time from CosRx is also available at Ulta, but it's actually more expensive there. This is the CosRx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. This is fabulous, you guys. So this is formulated with purifying botanical ingredients. This low pH formula works to soothe, refresh, and soften the skin without a stripping feeling. This is fabulous in the morning in the shower. It really does leave my face cleansed, you know, like it takes off all the skincare from the night before, but in a super gentle way. And when I get out of the shower, my face just feels fabulous. There is not an ounce of like tightness to my skin. and it just gives me a really great start to the day. So if you're looking for a new cleanser, now this says good morning. I think you could use this at night as well. I mean, obviously do a double cleanse if you're gonna use it at night, but super gentle, great formula, and at a great price point at Salvana. I will link that haul video in the description box below this video. They did give me a discount code, so you can go ahead and use that discount code and save even more from their already great sale prices. This is fantastic. Super grateful for that. Also, this is the week where I am breaking out. You guys, I have do you see this friend here? Oh, also I have one here. I think this is from stress. Wouldn't surprise me. So I have had to go back into a more aggressive BHA routine. So I busted out the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. Salicylic acid, which is the main ingredient in here, works really well for breakouts for me. So I've just put a nice layer of this over my face. Follow it obviously with a moisturizer after this has fully absorbed. And then I've also been using this on my spots. You have heard me talk about this probably an unfortunate amount over the last few months here, but this is the Derma E Sulfur Spot Treatment. Kate Somerville has something very similar. This is probably available from a few different types of companies. This is the Sulfur Spot Treatment, which means that it has the colloidal sulfur in it as well as salicylic acid. So you'll notice on the bottom there's this pink stuff. You don't ever shake this up. You just leave it. Don't shake it. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a Q-tip. Let's grab a Q-tip, and you're gonna stick that down into the bottom, down into the pink stuff, and then you're gonna lift up, and then you're gonna take your little Q-tip that is now full of the salicylic acid solution as well as the pink stuff, and you're just gonna spot treat your little friends. Now, last night, this sucker was huge. In fact, I walked into the bathroom and I was like, what? Where did this come from? Like, it just snuck up on me yesterday during the day and I didn't even realize. And then, yeah, it was, yeah, I'm not used to breaking out. Like I did when I was a teenager, like a beast. It was awful. But really as an adult, haven't dealt with much adult acne or breakouts, but during stress, it can happen. So anyway, this is half the size today than it was yesterday. This works incredibly fast. It's really effective. Does it smell like sulfur? Yeah, it stinks. In fact, Craig hates the smell of it. When I wear this to bed, he's like, oh God, that stuff. But you know what? Boyfriend has to live with it because this hurts. I don't like those. Like, it's one of those like deep ones. Not a fan, but way, way better today. So big fan of both of those things. But I still hydrate, and this is what I've been using, and this is working well, even with the breakouts and everything else. So this is the Glow Recipe Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. I've been using this like as kind of like a lightweight moisturizer at night. It's fabulous. Just, if you're dry, you will love this. I don't know if this is enough for you as like a moisturizer, but it's a fabulous hydrating serum. And obviously it has ceramides in it, which are very soothing to the skin, and I need that. So if you haven't tried this, if you've maybe been thinking about it and you have 20% off at the Sephora sale, definitely worth picking up. I think this is a fabulous product. Big, huge fan. Let's keep going. Okay, lips. Let's talk about lips. All right, so I have two things here. This is the Kylie Jenner or Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Bare. I have loved this for a long time. I actually got this for free along with the matching lip, what is it, liquid lipstick or whatever. I don't really love liquid lipstick. I've just never been a liquid lipstick person, but I have loved this liner. This shade Bare is gorgeous, but here's the thing. And I know some people in the past have been like, oh, I don't know, you shouldn't dislike the Kardashians. They're fabulous people and they work hard and, you know, I don't know. I guess I just don't understand the fame aspect to these people. And I also think in a lot of ways they can be very vapid, which, I mean, obviously everyone can be at certain points in their life, but I don't know. I just also think that they're not necessarily the best examples. Like, that's not, I would not encourage my daughter to look up to Kylie Jenner as like a role model. But that's just me. Anyway, I think I found something that once I run out of this, I'll just keep buying this from, and this is from Colourpop. And I think in the beginning, wasn't Kylie Cosmetics created in the same lab as Colourpop? Am I making that up? But that was years ago. Anyway, look, I think they're pretty close. So I actually think that I like this one better. This is the Kylie Bear, and this is the Colourpop Oh Snap lip liner. I think that, oh yeah, that actually totally, I must have, where did I wipe that off? Probably on my sweater. Here we go. So you can see here, it's, the Colourpop is a little bit more, I would say, pink, like nude pink, whereas the Bear from Kylie is just a little bit more pink. So Bear and Oh Snap. Why are you not focusing? Come on, do it. There, well, is that focused? Anyway, I think they're very similar. And I actually think the formula is, it feels almost exactly the same when I'm putting it on my lips. Both of these need to be sharpened, by the way. But yeah, the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Oh Snap. If you like a similar like lip look to me, this would be a great one to pick up. This one I also just like to fill my lips in with and use a little bit of like a lip balm. And this is a gorgeous just lip shade. Like if you want like a nice matte lip shade, this is fabulous. But today I paired it with my beloved Merit. Look how much I've used of this. I've made a good dent in this. This is the, I think this is called the Minimalist. Minimalist? It's Signature. Messed that up. Signature lipstick in the shade Baby. It's a beautiful nude. It's what I have on. Here, let's do a swatch of that. Oh, this liner is perfect with this shade. So, I don't know. If you want to splurge on a lipstick and then go cheap on a liner, this is a great combo. There is the lipstick, not on my lips. And there's both the liners. Again, Colourpop, Kylie. Either one, great option. Fabulous. Okay. Mascara. I'm really enjoying this, although I would really, I can find Essence mascaras both at my local Fred Meyer. I can also find them at Ulta, but they don't ever seal their products in store. And I've seen way too many people in Ulta just like open stuff up and start like applying it to their face and then putting it back, which horrifies me. Who raised you? Don't do that. If there's a tester, use the tester, although use that with caution, obviously. But don't like pick up a product that someone could potentially purchase and put it on your eyeball. Like, especially a mascara or a lipstick. You can pass along a lot of germs that way. So if I purchase anything Essence, it has to be from online at Ulta, and that's what I did with this. This is the Lash Princess False Lash Effect. This is great. I have been using this, and this is a really nice, solid, affordable mascara that has a nice natural bristle brush. Oh, there we go. I guess I just have to go further away. I bent mine just a little bit, but this doesn't deposit too much mascara, but it gives a nice, clean, like natural volume. Plus, what is this, like $6? I think it's like $6. I don't think it comes in any colors other than like black. This doesn't even have a name for a color. Just mascara for an irresistible false lash effect and dramatic volume. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it's black. And then one last thing I wanted to mention is just my eyeshadow palette for the week. I put this into my my Sephora suggestions. If you don't have this yet, I think it's really worth investing in because I love Natasha Denona shadows, but this is her retro palette and I've been using this week. I think I actually used it last week as well. This is a great palette, you guys. It's so pretty. Lots of really nice mauves, plums, like shades that are perfect for this time of year. And the formula is just, it's really easy to work with. I do experience fallout, but that being said, it's easy enough for me to brush this away. And the colors in here are wonderful for like an everyday look, like a more natural look, or if you want to go a little bit more dramatic, you can certainly do that. And while I'm here, I'm just going to wipe off these lip products because I did wipe the liner on my pants. I just noticed that. It's fine. It's fine. It'll come out. All right, you guys, and that is everything for this particular video. I hope you have a really fantastic weekend. I do have some home fragrance videos coming up if you're interested. I'm going to a concert this weekend. I'm really excited about it. It's gonna take me back to the early 2000s, that's for sure. And I'm going out to a nice dinner with my hubby, and I'm just looking forward to welcoming 44 into my life. So hopefully you have some fun plans. Let me know what you plan on doing in the comments down below, or let me know what you're loving this week. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.